They ought to be worried. I think they are worried. You know, he threatened once before to take Hillary to task for her emails. Remember the debate? He did. I talked to him about it. Some of you have heard this story before, but I talked to him about it. I'm like, so why didn't you? And he said, you know, Trish, like, it's still America, right? We don't go and like throw politicians in jail. So part of what he was doing was a little bit shtick. I think on the campaign trail, he really didn't mean it, but now I'm beginning to think he might because of what's happened to him. And you know what? He'd be well within his it's honestly like, it's like payback, right? Like, what are they doing? What are they doing? And will there be retribution? They ought to be terrified of it. Here he is with my friend Greg Kelly here over on Newsmax talking about this very issue. And Greg brought up that debate. Watch.
Mr. President, quick flashback to 2016, the debate in the town hall with Hillary Clinton. Take a look at this.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
I think you locked up the election with that moment, but you didn't follow through on that, yet they are trying to put you in jail. No, my question is, you were asked about that. You said, look, these are good people. I don't want to hurt them. And I kind of thought that was a very honorable thing to say. What happens if you become president again regarding them and the rest?
Well, let me tell you, I didn't want to. I thought it would be a terrible thing. And there were opportunities, obviously, and good, strong control. Everything was good, but I did not want to. And I thought it would be a terrible thing for our country. They don't care. These people are radical lunatics. They don't care. And they have to be very careful with what they're doing because it comes back to bite. And you're right about it. I had putting her, that would have been a horrible thing to do, I thought, but they don't mind doing it. And you're talking president, not, you know, look, the wife of Bill Clinton would not have been a nice thing to do. But I felt that way. I really did. I felt that way. And she was quite nasty. And by the way, to this day, she talks about the election. Nobody goes after her. They go after conservative Republicans. They go after Christians. I mean, it's going to be a lot different out there. And I tell the Republicans, and I think I'm having an impact, a big impact, I tell them you better start fighting because, you know, you're not going to have anything left if you don't. And we have some great people. You know them. They're on your show a lot. We have some great Republicans, but they're realizing they're going to have to get tougher, and they will. It's happened.
You know, the question is, how much tougher does he get? Because you heard him. He said, you know, I just didn't think it was nice to put the wife of the former president in jail, even though she did some things that were wrong. And even though she said really bad things about me. Well, she's still saying really, like, worse things about him. And now you look at how there's been this total weaponization of government. And this is lawfare, ladies and gentlemen.